We made $6,000 a month and still had nothing left. Not because we didn't earn enough yet, but because of 3 simple mistakes that almost destroyed our family. Hi, my name is Evelyn Carter, and I live in a quiet suburban neighborhood just outside of Tampa, Florida. If you asked me 5 years ago what my life looked like, I would have told you it was close to perfect. I was a stay-at-home mom, raising 2 beautiful daughters, Sophie, who is 9, and Ella, who had just turned 6. My husband Joshua worked as a department manager at a beverage distribution company. His job paid well. Nothing too extravagant, but enough for us to live comfortably. We had a cozy 3-bedroom house with a little garden in the back where I grew basil, tomatoes, and sunflowers. Every Sunday, we'd grill in the backyard, the girls playing with our golden retriever, Max, while Joshua and I talked about our week. We went on family trips twice a year, once to Disney World, once to the beach in Clearwater. I loved browsing Target aisles, picking up new home decor, or trying out new recipes with fancy ingredients. We weren't rich, but life felt good. Safe, comfortable. At least that's what I thought. Then came the day everything fell apart. It was a sunny Thursday in August. I still remember the smell of my morning coffee and the sound of cicadas outside when Joshua came home earlier than usual. He didn't even look up when I asked, "You're home early. Everything okay?" He just shook his head and sat at the kitchen table. Then he said the words that made my stomach drop. "They're cutting down staff." I'm one of them. My heart froze. I told myself it would be fine. He was experienced, hardworking, responsible. He'd find another job soon, but weeks turned into months. Every morning he sat at his laptop applying for jobs, sending resumes, making calls. But no one was hiring. After 6 months, our savings started to shrink. After 1 year, we had almost nothing left. And that's when I began to realize something horrifying. We had been living without a plan. We'd spent freely, thinking the income would always be there. We didn't track our expenses, didn't save consistently, didn't prepare for emergencies. Every night I lay awake staring at the ceiling, feeling guilt crush my chest. How could I have been so careless? How did I let us fall into this hole? The first mistake: no budget, no tracking. One sleepless night, I grabbed my old notebook and started writing. I listed every expense I could remember from the past month: groceries, gas, school supplies, subscriptions, takeout, online shopping. The total shocked me. How could we spend so much and have so little left? That night, I realized our first mistake. We never had a budget. We never tracked where our money went. We thought we knew our spending. We didn't. We wasted hundreds of dollars every month on little things: $5 lattes at Starbucks, $60 in food delivery fees, $40 for unused gym memberships, $30 on streaming subscriptions we barely watched, Target just browsing trips that turned into $100 purchases. No wonder nothing was left. So I decided to change that. The next morning, I downloaded the Mint app on my phone. I connected all our bank accounts, set up categories: groceries, utilities, entertainment, dining out, kids, and miscellaneous. Then I set a monthly budget: groceries, $400, utilities, $150, dining out, $100, entertainment, $50, kids, $100. For the first time ever, I could see where our money was going. It was painful at first. Every notification about overspending felt like a slap. But slowly, I learned to adjust. I started meal planning every Sunday. We cooked at home 5 nights a week. I brewed my own coffee instead of buying it. At the end of the first month, we saved $350 just by tracking. It wasn't much, but it was a start. The second mistake: spending first, saving later. Our second mistake was a mindset. We'll save what's left at the end of the month. But there was never anything left. We treated saving as optional, not essential. So I flipped the script. This time, we decided to pay ourselves first. Joshua had started doing small freelance work online, consulting for local breweries. He made around $2,000 a month. I set up an automatic transfer of $200, 10%, to a separate savings account right after the money arrived. We lived on the remaining $1,800 and somehow it worked. We adjusted. We cooked more. We cut out non-essentials. Every month, seeing that $200 in savings grow gave me hope. It reminded me that no matter how tight things felt, we were rebuilding. That habit, saving first, became our anchor. The third mistake, lifestyle inflation. The third mistake took me longer to admit. Back when Joshua got his last raise, an extra $500 a month, we didn't save it. We spent it. We started eating out more often, upgraded our car, bought nicer clothes. Our income grew, but our bank account didn't. That's what people call lifestyle inflation. I realized if we ever wanted to build stability, we needed to control it. So I made a new rule. Whenever our income increases, we'll only allow 20% of that raise to go to spending. The rest goes to savings or investments. For example, if Joshua earns $500 more, we'll use $100 for extra comfort, maybe a nicer dinner once in a while, but the other $400 will be saved. It felt empowering. We were no longer slaves to our desires. We were in control. After that sleepless night of realization, I made a plan and stuck to it. I sold old furniture on Facebook Marketplace, cut unnecessary bills, and built a small emergency fund. Those changes stretched our money just enough to survive the next 6 months. Then one day, Joshua came home with a smile I hadn't seen in a long time. He got a job offer. Not as high-paying as before, but steady. This time, we approached everything differently. We lived on 80% of his income, saved 20%, and tracked every dollar. We built a $5,000 emergency fund in just 5 months. We canceled unused subscriptions, cooked at home, and started a side hustle, selling homemade candles on Etsy. It wasn't glamorous, but it was peaceful. For the first time in years, I felt safe. If you're listening to my story, I want you to know I understand how easy it is to get comfortable when things are going well. But life changes fast. Don't wait for a crisis to learn these lessons. Lesson 1, track every dollar. Use an app, a notebook, whatever works. You can't manage what you don't measure. Lesson 2, save first, spend later. Even $50 a month matters. Lesson 3, don't let lifestyle inflation steal your future. Just because you earn more doesn't mean you have to spend more. Today, we're not rich, but we're secure. We have savings. We have a plan. We have peace of mind. And that, to me, is worth more than anything money can buy. So to every mom out there, start now, take control. Because your family's future depends on the habits you build today. I shared my story so no one else has to learn these lessons the hard way. If you believe every family deserves financial peace, hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe for more stories that inspire smart money habits. And tell me in the comments, what's one financial habit you're working on right now?